Kirk Douglas, the son of a junkman, the chiseled chin star of Spartacus, a titan of Hollywood's golden age. His explosive acting style and indomitable "I'm Spartacus" spirit made him a legend. But what was it like to grow up as the son of such a man? A man forged in poverty who willed himself into a global icon? From two different marriages, each of these men navigated the colossal shadow of their father's fame in profoundly different ways. Their stories are a mix of A-list stardom that rivaled their father's, quiet behind-the-scenes success, and heartbreaking tragedy. Number 4. Michael Douglas, the son who became a titan in his own right. Born on September 25, 1944, is the eldest son of Kirk Douglas and his first wife, actress Diana Dill. His early years were not steeped in opulence. The family lived in a one-room Greenwich Village apartment. After his parents divorced when he was 7, Michael lived primarily with his mother and his stepfather, Bill Darrett. Michael has described himself as a shy, introverted, cautious child, and credits his stepfather's patient validation with helping him build confidence. Despite this, and his own terrible stage fright, Michael pursued drama at UC Santa Barbara and the American Place Theater in New York. His breakthrough came on television in the popular series The Streets of San Francisco, 1972 to 1976. He starred opposite veteran actor Karl Malden, who became a crucial mentor. Michael said he admired and loved deeply the man who treated him like the son he never had. This support was invaluable, especially after Kirk famously saw one of Michael's first performances and bluntly told him, "Michael, you were absolutely terrible," a critique that made Kirk hope his son wouldn't pursue the tough acting life. But Michael's ambition wasn't limited to being in front of the camera. In an astute early move, he focused on producing to gain more creative control. His father, Kirk, had long dreamed of turning Ken Kesey's novel One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest into a film, having starred in a Broadway version. In late 1971, Kirk, having failed to get the film made himself, entrusted the rights to Michael. Teaming up with producer Saul Zaentz, Michael shepherded the film to the screen. The result was a cinematic masterpiece. The 1975 film swept all 5 major Academy Awards, including Best Picture for Michael Douglas. It was a monumental achievement that established him as a major Hollywood producer and fulfilled his father's long-held dream. As an actor, Michael cultivated a persona of slippery, urbane charm, often playing morally complex anti-heroes, a trait he shared with his father. 1987 was a defining year. He starred as the adulterous husband Dan Gallagher in the cultural phenomenon Fatal Attraction, a massive worldwide hit. That same year, he delivered an unforgettable Oscar-winning performance as the ruthless corporate raider Gordon Gekko in Oliver Stone's Wall Street. His line, "Greed is good," became an iconic and defining quote of the era. He continued to dominate the box office and culture with films like Romancing the Stone, which he also produced, and the controversial 1992 erotic thriller Basic Instinct. His career continued with critically acclaimed roles in films like Wonder Boys and Traffic. Later in life, he achieved further triumph, winning an Emmy and a Golden Globe for his incredible portrayal of Liberace in HBO's Behind the Candelabra, 2013. He returned to television and won another Golden Globe for the Netflix series The Kaminsky Method, and then entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Dr. Hank Pym in the Ant-Man films. His relationship with Kirk evolved from that early distance to a deep, mutual respect forged through their shared profession. Michael once said it was only when he started acting and working long hours on the streets of San Francisco that he began to appreciate how hard my dad worked. In 2003, they shared the screen with Michael's son Cameron and Michael's mother Diana in the multi-generational film It Runs in the Family. When Kirk passed away in 2020 at the age of 103, Michael's moving tribute encapsulated their journey. To the world, he was a legend. But to me and my brothers Joel and Peter, he was simply Dad. Dad, I love you so much, and I am so proud to be your son. Michael's personal life has also been in the public eye, from his first marriage to Diandra Luker and the birth of their son Cameron, to his enduring marriage to Catherine Zeta-Jones and their children, Dylan and Karis. Number 3. Joel Douglas, the producer behind the scenes. Born on January 23, 1947, was Kirk and Diana's second son. While his older brother Michael ultimately embraced the spotlight, Joel chose a different, quieter path in the family business: film production. His career, spanning from 1975 to 2003, was often intertwined with his family's projects, positioning him as a key, if less public, contributor to the Douglas cinematic legacy. Before feature films, Joel worked for Blank Communications Corporation, the company of legendary voice actor Mel Blanc, developing and producing commercials. An early, crucial experience in film was his role as an assistant director on his brother Michael's triumphant production, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975. This gave him invaluable insight into the making of a masterpiece. His professional synergy with Michael became a hallmark of his career. He was a co-producer on the 1984 blockbuster action-adventure Romancing the Stone and its successful 1985 sequel, The Jewel of the Nile. These hits demonstrated a powerful and effective partnership between the brothers. He also produced films like the 1985 drama Torchlight and served as a production executive on the 1991 Jean-Claude Van Damme film Double Impact. His most personal project was serving as an associate producer on the 2003 film It Runs in the Family. This film was a true Douglas Dynasty affair, starring his father Kirk, brother Michael, nephew Cameron, and his own mother, Diana Douglas. Joel's behind-the-scenes work was vital to bringing these shared family visions to the screen. Joel's personal life has seen him navigate 5 marriages. Most recently, in 2024, at the age of 77, he married his wife Masha in a ceremony officiated by his brother Michael, a touching testament to their close bond. While he has been married multiple times, it's noted that Joel has no children. He has a deep connection to Palm Springs, California, where his father had a famous home and where Joel has also owned property. Number 2, Peter Douglas, the Emmy-winning producer and philanthropic leader. Born on November 23, 1955, is the first son of Kirk Douglas and his second wife, the producer and philanthropist Ann Bidens. His middle name, Vincent, is a tribute to Vincent van Gogh, whom his father was famously portraying in Lust for Life at the time of Peter's birth. Like his half-brother Joel, Peter was drawn to the production side of filmmaking. After studying photography, he got his start as the still photographer on his father's films Scalawag and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He eventually rose to become the president of his father's pioneering production company, the Bryna Company, from 1989 to 1996. He also founded his own production company, Vincent Pictures, in 1978. Through Bryna and Vincent Pictures, Peter produced a string of successful projects. His first major credit was the sci-fi film The Final Countdown, 1980, starring his father. He then produced the Chevy Chase comedy hit Fletch, 1985, and its sequel, Fletch Lives, 1989. Peter also excelled in television production. He produced Amos, 1985, a TV movie starring his father that tackled the serious issue of elder abuse and was the highest-rated TV movie of its year. It earned Peter an Emmy nomination. His greatest critical success came with the 1988 TV movie Inherit the Wind, another powerful drama starring his father. For this acclaimed production, Peter Douglas won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Drama de Genre Comedy Special, a major industry recognition of his producing talent. In his later career, he focused Vincent Pictures on a strategy of remaking classic films, including some of his father's. Peter married Lisa Schroeder in 1991, and they have 4 children, Kelsey, Tyler, Ryan, and Jason. Today, he is the president and CEO of the Douglas Foundation, the primary vehicle for his family's extensive charitable work. The foundation has granted over $118 million to causes related to education, healthcare, and the arts, continuing the philanthropic mission established by Kirk and Ann. Peter has also served on the board of Cedars-Sinai Medical Center and mentored underprivileged youth with Big Brothers of Greater Los Angeles. Number 1, Eric Douglas, a tragic struggle with the Douglas name. Born on June 21, 1958, was Kirk and Ann's youngest son. His story is a poignant and tragic counterpoint to his brother's successes. Trained at prestigious drama schools like RADA and Lambda in London, Eric pursued a career in acting and stand-up comedy, but his life was profoundly marked by a relentless and public battle with addiction. His acting career included roles alongside his father in films like A Gunfight, 1971, and Remembrance of Love, 1982, and most notably in a powerful 1991 episode of Tales from the Crypt called Yellow, where he and Kirk played a father and son in World War I. However, his career struggled to gain traction and was increasingly overshadowed by his personal demons. He shifted to stand-up comedy, where his material often centered on the pain of his position as the black sheep of the Douglas dynasty. His nephew, Cameron Douglas, recalled a heartbreaking punchline: "There's Kirk, Michael, and me. Oscar winner, and Oscar Mayer Wiener." This public performance of his feelings of inadequacy was raw and painful. Infamously, during a show at the Comedy Store in London, after a poor reception, he shouted, "You can't do this to me, I'm Kirk Douglas's son." The audience reportedly chanted back, "No, I'm Kirk Douglas' son." Logically, a devastating reference to the iconic I'm Spartacus scene. Eric's life spiraled into a cycle of arrests for drug and alcohol-related offenses throughout the 1990s. His parents, Kirk and Ann, revealed they had taken him to 20 rehab centers, but nothing helped. In 1999, an accidental Xanax overdose led to an 8-day coma and an anoxic brain injury that left him with slurred speech and an altered gait. Cameron Douglas's memoir also revealed that Eric was gay but not openly so, a hidden struggle that likely compounded his pain and sense of alienation. On July 6, 2004, Eric Douglas was found dead in his Manhattan apartment. He was 46. The cause was acute intoxication from the combined effects of alcohol, tranquilizers,